everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a minute and checking out my video. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make potato cheese soup in your Instant Pot. Now, you don't have to make this in your Instant Pot. You can make it in a slow cooker. You can even make it on your stove. But the Instant Pot kind of speeds up the process. Once you get everything chopped and prepared and poured in, takes around a half hour from start to finish. So real quick and easy. Now, to be honest with you, I wasn't planning on cooking this today. I was gonna be cooking on my Blackstone griddle outside, but when I woke up today and heard the wind howling and looked on my phone and saw there's a high wind advisory for the next 48 hours where I live, and they're saying power lines, if you got a high profile vehicle, stay off the roads, and the wind is blowing like crazy. And I'm like, well, I can't be outside filming a video on my Blackstone griddle with the wind howling and everything else. So I kind of said, what can I do inside? So that's why I'm bringing you this potato cheese soup, which I think will be good too, because it's kind of cold, it's windy, it's icky. Nothing's better when it's cold like that outside than having a delicious bowl of soup. So the main ingredient here is potatoes. I got onion, carrot, celery, some half and half. We're gonna make some chicken stock, some butter. We got 1 can of cream of chicken soup. We're gonna sprinkle some bacon on top. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. So stick around. I'm gonna show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. All right, before you get started, you want to make sure you have everything ready to go here. So we're going to go over real briefly what you need. I'll also leave the exact measurements in the video description below.
And this is just for the soup stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have, starting at the front, we have a tablespoon of butter. We have 3 cloves of minced garlic. We have 1 medium to large size onion. We like onions, we did larger. We have a cup of half and half. You can also substitute that for 2% or whole milk. We have 3 cups. I added a little bit more, but 3 cups of chicken broth or chicken stock. We have a can of cream and chicken soup, 8 medium-sized potatoes, and we have a cup each of carrots diced up and celery diced up.
All right, guys, we'll be back in a second. I'll show you the whole process. All right, so you want to use the sauté function of your Instant Pot, and I put around a little bit of olive oil in there just because I don't want it to burn. We're going to put that tablespoon of butter in here, wait till it's melted. We're going to sauté the onions and the garlic, and then we'll add the other ingredients. But just be careful, because you can burn it if you're not here stirring it. I'm going to start off on high, and I'll probably kick it down to low here. We just want to soften those onions a little bit. So start with the onions. You can hear it's pretty powerful, the sauté setting on the Instant Pot, so just be careful. We're going to let this go for probably a minute or two, and then we're going to go ahead and add the minced garlic. We'll be back in a second. Okay, it's been around 2.5, 3 minutes. Now we're going to add the garlic. And just again, like I said, stir it frequently. We don't want to have it stick or burn.
No.
There we go.
Yeah, if you burn something like that in the Instant Pot or it starts sticking, add some oil, like olive oil or canola or whatever you got on hand, because the truth is, I can't tell you how many times we've had the burn notice where it's in the middle of pressure, it's already pressurized in the middle of cooking, and then all you can do to fix that is to depressurize it. So be very careful about not letting it burn. Keep stirring it constantly till you add everything else. All right,
we'll give this another couple minutes. We'll be back. All right, it's been a couple minutes. Now we're going to add the chicken stock. That'll definitely prevent anything from sticking or burning.
That's good. Now I feel better.
Now we're going to add the can of cream of chicken soup. Stir that in well. Now basically just mix in the other ingredients. We just wanted to kind of soften up those onions just a little bit.
Okay, give it a little mixy, and then we'll add the others.
Now we got the carrots we're going to add. And the celery. Oh yeah.
And the good stuff.
Now be careful with the potatoes, because it slips.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
All right, this is the good fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the potato. Oh, sorry. all the potato goodness. It wants to slip out of my hand.
Now, this potato cheese soup, after all.
It is potato cheese soup. It's going to be really good, too.
And now, the cup of half and half. And then we're going to season it with a little salt and pepper. We're just using some seasoning salt. But you can use whatever salt you would like.
And you can add more later. I don't want to put too much salt. We've got
just a little bit. We're going to give it a good stir.
Yeah.
A little bit of ground black pepper.
I like a lot of pepper.
All right, let's give it a real good stir, and we'll get ready to pressure cook this. And how long do we pressure cook it for?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
On high, manual high. Sealed. If you have a 6-quart that you have to turn the sealing valve, seal
All
it.
right, here we are. We stirred it real good.
Make sure everything's covered with liquid.
Okay, now we'll put on the lid. Make sure you have the vent sealed. Okay, and then we're going to do pressure cook, let's see, 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes high.
10 minutes high, that's it. And start. All right, guys, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, while we're waiting for that soup to cook in an Instant Pot, beverage review time. This is from Breckenridge Brewery out of Colorado, Strawberry Sky. I looked it up online because it doesn't say in the can. 4.8% alcohol. I'm kind of a little nervous about this one. I mean, I like strawberry, but not necessarily in a beer. But we'll see. That's what I'm having.
He likes any beer.
And this is my son Kyle and my daughter Ava Grace.
Hey.
I already poured Ava Grace's drink. She's trying a grape cranberry juice cocktail from Stater Brothers, our local market here in Southern California. So that's what she's having. I'll put that right there. And then Kyle is having something we just discovered not long ago. We got this from Ralph's or Kroger, which is the Big K brand. This is red cream
Kroger
soda.
You know, the Ralph's brand.
Caught red-handed.
Pretty interested to see what this is.
All right.
Kroger is the Ralph's brand. If you ever go to Ralph's, that's like a grocery store.
Yeah. Most people know Ralph's. It's on the West Coast. If you're on the East Coast or Midwest, they refer to it as Kroger.
And then we also have Stater Brothers.
Well,
on
Stater
Southern
Brothers
California.
is strictly
Yeah,
Southern
on
California.
On Southern California, yes.
All right. So let's see here. This looks pretty light. I'm glad it doesn't have a red tint to it.
Still a little.
Oh, I think that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Because he spilled.
Okay, that's okay. Well,
Do we need
keep
some type of
pouring it.
napkin?
I'll grab a paper towel.
Do we need some type of
Yeah, I
napkin?
got a napkin. Don't worry about it.
Because if you spill and show Kyle, then I'm going to copy. I'm just joking.
There we go. It's a weird color.
Yeah, okay.
I know, it's like,
Okay, stop.
it's like,
Lift it if you could.
it's like blood red.
Hang on.
Not quite blood red, but
Do you think it's blood red? Mmm. That
Alright,
smells
hang on, I'll put this
exactly
down
like
there so you don't-
strawberry.
There you go.
Hey! Oh, is that the one you're using? I thought those dads and you're kind of mixing it.
All right, guys. You ready?
no, that's over there.
Put this in facing.
I just realized, looking at it like this, all of ours are red.
Well, mine's not supposed to be red. I guess it's a
Yeah.
little bit red. It's, well, strawberry.
Oh, I didn't look at yours.
I'm glad it's not
Look at
red.
the can.
All right, guys, as always, I appreciate you watching my video. Thank you. Cheers, everyone.
I see you.
Oh,
Cheers, Amy
Cheers.
Grace. Cheers, Kyle. Cheers to our viewers.
cheers.
All right, let's give it a sip and tell everyone how it tastes like. Not bad. Okay, I'm a little relieved. There's a very slight taste of strawberry on the back end, but it's not overpowering. If you didn't tell me, I probably wouldn't even have noticed. It's pretty good. Very smooth. It's definitely a little bit different than what you normally with that orange and tangerine. A little more tartness. Okay. Not a lot of hops. What do you think? Hey, Chris, don't drink it all. What do you think of this?
The thing is, I think this is better than the strawberry one. If you ever saw, I was trying a white cranberry strawberry one time, and they had the peach white cranberry.
Yeah? And this one's better?
I think this is better than all of them.
All right. Well, there you go. She prefers the grape. All right, Kyle, what's
This
this?
tastes like a normal cream soda with like a kind of like a cherry aftertaste with a lot of sugar. Just kind of tastes like.
But would you have this over a regular cream soda?
Possibly.
Yeah, and then like,
Depends
does
what
it add
kind.
a cherry flavor to it or something with the red?
It's not. It's kind of hard to say because cherry's the best way I can say it, but it's not really like. It kind of just tastes sweet. It doesn't like taste like a specific flavor.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And here, just to let you know, guys, I a lot drink reviews. Finished the whole thing before the video is ended. Before the drink reviews ended.
All right, guys, she must have liked it. That's proof.
Yeah, I love
We'll
it.
continue to drink these.
told
We'll
you.
be ready. It still hasn't started the timer, I don't think, or did it? Nope. It's still building up pressure. What are you going So we'll be back in a minute when this is done. Add the cheese, and we'll see how it tastes. See you in a
All
little
right.
bit. Cheers. Where are you going?
Oh, cheers.
Okay. All right, it just beeped. It's been 10 minutes, so now we're going to do a release. Stand back. We'll be back in a second. All right, there it goes. It just dropped. Let me give it a second here because I don't want the steam to go crazy. And that took around 4 minutes. Natural release the steam. All right, let's see here. I'm going to shield it from the steam because there's going to be a lot of it. Oh, look at this. Okay, what we're going to do now, just going to let it stir it a little bit. Oh, look at this. Man, it looks good. All right. I'm going to let it just cool, or let the steam kind of dissipate a little bit. We'll stir in the cheese in just a second. All right, so we just let it release some heat and some steam for around a minute. Now we're gonna pour in, what is that, 2 cups of cheese?
Yes.
Okay, 2 cups of cheese.
And we use sharp cheddar because we like it a little bit more zippy or twangy and see if
Yeah,
it's
so
smoky.
we're gonna
with it.
stir that in, and then we're gonna see how thick it is. If it seems like it's a little too watery and you want to thicken it up, you can add a slurry. We have some here on the side.
Now I used cornstarch with a bit of cold milk. You just do it to eyeball it really, but if you're gonna make a roux with cornstarch, use cold liquid, whether it's water or milk or whatever you're using. And if you're using flour, make it something hot.
Okay,
So,
but I don't even know if you need to. It looks pretty thick to me
yeah,
right now.
it does look good. So let's just see how that.
All right, so let's
turns
give
out.
this a good stir. Let that cheese kind of melt and incorporate.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
be back in a second. All right, so here we are. It's been a few minutes cooling. We added like another couple cups of cheese because we love cheese. And, you know, we decided not even to add any of that slurry because, I mean, look at how thick it is. Whew, I don't want to steam up the lens.
It's perfect.
But it looks perfect. And
Yeah.
now your results might vary. If it seems too soupy, by all means, add the slurry. But, yeah, this is perfect.
And if you're not a seasoned cook, one thing is this. What can determine, you might follow a recipe perfectly, but if your potatoes are larger or smaller, that's going to dictate how the outcome is.
Yeah, and the
so it's okay,
starchiness,
it's
all
fine.
kinds
Even
of
if they're
different
bigger,
factors.
don't worry about the potato size. Just put them in, and then if it's too watery, you can make a slurry. And if it's not, then you don't need to. It's all good. Just kind of.
All right, here we
Yeah.
are. We did add a little bit of black pepper, but it had enough salt. So take a look at this. We're going to scoop some out now. Man, nice, thick, looks delicious. All right. Oh, there's nothing like a good potato cheese soup on a cold night. Warm you up from the inside out.
Okay.
All right. Look at that. So we got some green onion, a little bit extra cheese to sprinkle on top, and some bacon. It's going to be absolutely delicious. All right, here we are. So this is how you want to serve it. You want to put a little bit of grated cheese on top like that, just as a little garnish. And then, of course, the bacon is just, yeah, it kicks up the flavor a little bit, gives it a nice color. And then, as a little garnish, a little green onion. You can use parsley. Wow. Look at that.
Boom.
All right, guys, there we are. We're going to be back and give this a sample in just a second. All right, welcome back. I'm here with my mom, Farmore, my daughter, Ava Grace. my wife Monica, Kyle doesn't like potatoes. He doesn't know
Can
what
you
he's
believe
missing.
that?
But
Yeah.
you know what? I don't
Except
care.
French fries. He won't eat
Right.
any other potatoes.
We're gonna try this and tell you what we think. But look how delicious. This is
I
like
cannot
restaurant.
wait to eat this. This
Quality.
looks amazing.
Yes, it looks so good.
Okay.
All right. And Ava Grace, we kind of smushed the potatoes.
Yeah. Look, here's hers.
Thank
we
you,
kind of smushed
Lord.
it up with a
Thank
fork.
you.
Let's see. She loves
Ready?
cheese and mac and cheese. I
You
think
try
she'll be
it.
able to eat this.
I
Okay.
think so.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you. Go on, try it.
I thought I was gonna pray, but okay.
No, we're not praying on video. Come on.
This is so good.
You think I should try it, Grandma?
So thank you, Jesus.
Man,
Good.
this is as good as when we used to get a clean
This
jumper
reminds me of we had our wedding and wedding reception.
at a restaurant
Clean
called
Jumper.
Clean Jumper.
This is one of the things we love the most.
That has since been sold and kind of has gone downhill.
It went to
in our opinion.
Landry's, yeah, of Texas.
But boy, this
Is
reminds me
there
of the,
mashed potatoes in this?
no.
Kind of.
Well, there's potatoes.
It tastes
I mashed
like
them.
it tastes like mashed potatoes.
Was it good?
Like
All
mashed
right.
pota- It's
Yeah.
mashed potatoes.
It's potato cheese soup, but I mashed them
Look
so you
at
could eat them.
look at the camera. And tell them what you
Tell
think.
them what you think of the
Good.
flavor. Is it good or
It's
not
great.
good?
It's mashed potatoes with like fruits in that or what are
Oh,
those little
carrots and onions.
like
Celery.
veggies, the things you put in the rice.
Yeah.
I would
And
definitely
celery.
recommending sprinkling some bacon on top just to kick it up a notch. Definitely.
Yeah.
And you saw how easy it is to make, guys. You just the hardest part or longest part is just prepping all the food, huh? Cutting up the potatoes, the
Yeah.
carrot, the celery. Once that's all done, you just throw it in there. You saw what was it? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well,
Add some
plus like
cheese.
5 to come to pressure.
Yeah.
So easy,
15
so
total.
delicious. Definitely give this a try.
This tastes like an all-day like slow cooker soup, doesn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
In the Instant
It
Pot.
tastes like a cheesy baked potato soup.
It does. That's it. Right. That's
yeah,
it.
like a cheesy
Yeah.
baked potato.
But I mean, like, this is what you would put 6 to 8 hours on high, you know, blah, 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 3 to 4 on whatever.
Well, you could still
Yeah.
cook this in a
Or
slow cooker.
the other way around.
It
no.
took 10 minutes in that. Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Ava Grace, what do you think?
Good.
Good.
How much ate already.
All right.
Good girl.
As always, guys, I always appreciate you watching the video. If you like it, please hit the like button. I would love it if you'd also subscribe to my channel.
By the way,
And-
guys, I love it. Wow, wow, wow.
And
love
we'll,
it?
and we'll leave a link below and above to my website. Go check it out. I got all my recipes. ericsmokingbbq.com.
I love it too.
I'm rolling it.
Yeah.
And I
It's a
appreciate
winner.
you watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
bye.
Bye-bye. I love it too.
Wow.
Wait.
I'm already blowing it.
No, this is really good. This is better than I thought it would be.
No good, huh? She almost had the whole bowl empty.
So good. Kyle doesn't know what he's missing.
Nope. And then there's the bread. Take some bread. Good stuff.